Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Yudistira Firdaus. At the moment, I wanna tell you about culture, especially culture from Sundanese. So, culture is a work, creativity, or human thought, or human ideas that are realized. In anthropology culture, it can be said that the so-called Sundanese tribes are people who from generation to generation use the mother tongue Sundanese and its dialect in everyday life, and originate and reside in the area of West Java, an area which is also often called Tanah Pasundan or Tatar Sundanese. In Sundanese culture, the dialect between regions is more prominent, although within a Sundanese tribe, there are very diverse accents or dialects. In Sundanese, the dialect, which is arguably the most refined dialect, is the dialect found in the Tasikmalaya area and the dialects of Bandung, Sumedang, and Cianjur. Until now, the dialect of the people of Cianjur is still considered the smoothest dialect in Sundanese. Meanwhile, dialects that are considered crude are, for example, the dialects in Banten and Karawang residents. In Sundanese language does not recognize the level of the language. It is different in Javanese. If in Javanese you know ngoko, krama, krama inggil, but in Sundanese you do not know these terms. In Sundanese there is a subtle and less refined language. The subtle and less subtle language is different for each region. If according to residents who live in the Banten area, the spoken language is refined, it is different according to residents who live in Bandung or Cianjur area. According to residents of Bandung or Cianjur, the language used by Banten residents is less refined or coarse language. This difference depends on the chronology of the area. The subtle Sundanese language or Priangan language has a chronological history due to the cultural influence of the Islamic Mataram Kingdom. In history, it is stated that in the 19th century there was a kinship and culture between the aristocrats of the Sundanese tribe and the aristocrats from Solo and Yogyakarta. As we all know, the dialect found in the people of Solo is a fairly smooth dialect or language, or even in Sundanese culture, the dialect of the Solo population is the smoothest dialect. However, apart from the cultural influence and kinship between the Sundanese and Solo and Yogyakarta tribes, a factor that greatly affects the subtlety of a dialect in the condition of the region. That's all from me. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. Hope you guys enjoy it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.